heavyweight championship fight between the Korean Superboy Duo Choi and Nate Diaz. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas, knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Choi is 29, Diaz is 35. He is 2 inches taller. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Loving. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 13 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, presenting the challenger, Nate Diaz. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Duo Choi.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner. You ready?
So here we go with round 1, and on one side, clearly the more well-rounded fighter. When we sat down with him on Thursday, first words out of his mouth, he ain't gonna submit me, I'm gonna try to take him down.
Oh my goodness, and you laugh just like that because you know how much of a joke this is. You want to avoid the grappling with this guy at all costs. I know he has bravado. I know he has a big ego, but it would benefit him to fight this fight and make it as easy as possible.
Oh, collar tie. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Just misses with the jab there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Good punch lands.
Left hand. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Nice shot inside by the champion. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Lands flush with that right hand. All right, single collar tie now.
Take that takedown. Take it down. Take it down.
Choi's punch to the body looked pretty good, but ultimately it gets blocked by the defense. Nice job there. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land. Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick. Left hand punch with the clinch. Look at the control of the posture as he land that knee.
Pretty good right hand.
Nice kick.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Single collar tie now. 30 seconds now to go in round one.
Great punch landed with so much power. That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Push kick there to the body. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Driving the back of the head, pulling forward on the head.
So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick, and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
Diaz gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it. Nice straight punch. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Use those legs. Use those legs. Punish him with the kick. Punish him.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by the Korean Super Bowl. Circling to his right.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Just a slip there. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Give him some combination. Three-punch combination.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Massive elbow lands in the clinch. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Let's go.
High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Diaz. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Oh, working hard here against the fence. We'll see if he can get the takedown. Uppercut to the head, instead it's blocked by Diaz.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Little cut below that left eye. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Right hook to the head, blocked. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. Diaz going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. He's in a single collar tie here.
Lands a switch knee.
Diaz gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
A little single collar tie there. Just misses there with the left. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good. ...20 seconds left. 15 15 seconds remain in the round. Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. In the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. The cut on the cheek is only getting worse. Thankfully, it is below the eye and not above it, but still a source of adversity for him here. All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets in.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's given his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Choi.
Right under the elbow, the body keep landing.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Just out of range with that left hook. Choi's punch to the body is blocked, so no damage done there. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. And a nice left hand there on the inside.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
He blocks the punch.
Big punch lands over the side. How's he going to follow this one?
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, man, that cut is getting worse. Absolutely nasty. Switching stances here. Out of range with that one.
Keep moving. Protect your face, hands up.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Ooh, big shot to the body.
Muay Thai plump.
Nice punch there.
Choi's uppercut is blocked. Looked like for a minute he had a window there. It closed quickly. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
Don't wait.
Nice 1-2 there. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Misses again with a right punch. Effective punch there by the Korean Superboy.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse.
Leg kick.
single collar tie here.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
Oh, man, that's a nice kick right there.
He's doing a great job of landing that kick over and over again. Good stick.
Blocks the shot. Oh, collar tie. Seconds to go. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Listen. I need you to start doing more to protect yourself. You're taking way too many shots. Start protecting your body.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3s.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight. So you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Left hand touches the clinch. Ooh, big shot land.
Well, not sure if I saw a Stockton slap in there, but it has been punches and bunches from Nathan Diaz.
As it always is, right? Nate is a guy that is going to overwhelm you with volume. And tonight, he's starting to enter that flow state that will allow him to do just that.
And they separate. Just out of range with that right hand.
Oh, big punch land.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Diaz. The Korean Superboy gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Diaz's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Punch coming, it's blocked. Just out of range with that right hook.
Ooh, what a punch.
Connects with a right. Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there as his opponent lands flush to the midsection.
Dig and kick.
Just out of range with that right hand.
Nice moving punch.
All right, single collar tie now. Now he's got the Muay Thai block. He's looking to land the right, just out of range.
Hands high, hands high.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Diaz gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Oh, nice strike landed there by Shore. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Ooh, blocks the shot. Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of us. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strike, the longer he can prolong.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Choi's face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent. The right hand just misses. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issues. Well-placed kick there by Choi. Seconds. Unable to connect with the right.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Hey, stop!
Listen, hey. Come on. Give him some water. Listen, the strike's good. He's a good striker, we knew that.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him, too.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
Body kick is blocked. Now connects with a right. Got the single collar tie. Nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. Guys have found it, and they are fighting behind it real well. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Whiffs on that offering. How good is that jab from Nate Diaz? Almost as if he's been doing it for 20 years, right?
I mean, he has been doing it. You know, he's got a great boxing coach, Richard Perez, a guy that he believes in, a guy that has allowed him to gain the confidence to stand with the best strikers in the world.
Let me see that hook.
Oh, nice jab.
Oh, a huge block there. Diaz going for the takedown, he misses.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg form there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Under 3 minutes now to go, round 5. Single collar tie now. Diaz's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward.
Nice punch land over the top.
Flush right hand is true. Engages in a single collar tie here. That shot blocked by Diaz. And that one certainly found the target. stuffs the takedown, no problem. Under 2 minutes remain in the fight. A little single collar tie there.
Protect your face. Hands up.
Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up from him. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
All right, well, fatigue is certainly a factor here down the stretch. He is losing the fight. He is completely out of gas.
I mean, he's been outclassed. So much damage. He did everything he could to try to survive, but now he's completely out of air, and it's only a matter of time.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Under a minute now to go in the fight.
Shove it, shove it.
45 seconds remain in the round.
You're behind. Take down.
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed.
We need that takedown.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie. Punches blocked.
Straight punches, straight punches.
Final seconds of this championship fight.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh! All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
So there he is, and still the baddest man on the planet, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. It wasn't everyone's expectation that it would go the full 25 minutes here tonight, but whatever it takes is what he said during fight week, and that's exactly what he needed here tonight. After 5 rounds, the heavyweight